Freedom has found a home, and it's here in America. Lafayette said that right after the Revolution, and it moved our city fathers to change the name of my hometown to Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm Charlie Rose. I grew up here in this old house. It's the same one Daddy was born in right after the turn of the century. He and Mother still live here today. These old rooms are filled with memories, and it's always a joy to come back home. Daddy used to say, "You look like a taxi cab going down the street with your doors open." Do you remember that?
I remember that.
But you said for the first 3 months, what?
You didn't know whether you were going to walk or fly.
I inherited politics from my father, Charlie Rose II. Dad was an FDR Democrat who decided to take a shot at running for mayor. We all pitched in, and I think we were surprised as he was when we won. We shared a lot of good times in this old house. We didn't always agree, but we managed to get along. Mom and Dad taught us love and respect, and that's what still makes this old house worth coming home to. This house used to be that way too. Homecomings were something to look forward to. There was an overwhelming sense among our Democratic family that we were working to make America better. We fought over ideas and sometimes politics too. But everyone felt like part of the team, and no problem seemed too tough to solve. The Speaker of the House was the leader of the House. They weren't always right, and they weren't always perfect, but the good ones earned our respect for their honesty, fairness, and courage. They didn't treat us like votes, but like human beings. No matter how bad it got, you still felt needed, and tomorrow was always a brand new day. This is Whitey's. It's a few miles from Fayetteville and light years from Washington. But my friends down here and my friends up there do share something in common. A sense that things have gotten off track and a strong desire to find a way to fix it.
I think that they need to find solutions that you can get through and everybody can support, rather than something you can put up there and argue about through a whole session.
It's just crazy. It doesn't seem to be anything anybody can do, no matter how hard you try, that it's just not very efficient, it's not run right. It's like they got all the priorities in the wrong place.
I know the president can twist arms and the things that he can do to get his program across, but Congress should very closely look at it. Look at his program and examine it. If it's good, pass it. If it's not good for the people, kill it.
There's a lot of frustration out here. It's the same kind of frustration that I feel among our members. In 22 years, I've never seen such a lack of direction in Congress. Our people aren't working together. Nobody seems to know where things are headed. How much longer will these people look to us for leadership if we don't show them a future worth having? A few short weeks, and we'll be headed back to Washington. Sure would be nice to come back to family again, a place where your ideas were welcome, your efforts appreciated, and you could always count on having a place at the table. This old house can be that way too, but not the way it's being run right now. There's room at the table for all our Democratic members, but how many of us really feel like we have a place there? Every house is different, but the people inside all need the same things: trust, understanding, and most of all, respect. These are the basic principles that most of us learned at home. When they're ignored, the family inside cannot survive. That's what's happening right now to our Democratic House. The way to change it is through new leadership and a speaker who understands these basic principles of human decency. this battle for the survival of the Democratic House is a battle for the soul of our country. We must have a speaker who can forge a strong alliance with all the segments of our caucus. If we don't, the next 2 years will be devastating to our party. Only you can make the difference between success and failure. You can do that by casting your vote for me, Charlie Rose, for Speaker of the House. With your courage and God's help, our party can prevail. I ask for your vote for Speaker. I ask you to join me in rebuilding this old house.